Raiders turned down by free agent QB. Report hello and welcome to today's update. Before diving into the latest developments, we'd like to remind you to support the channel by liking this video and subscribing. Now, let's jump into the breaking story involving the Las Vegas Raiders and their pursuit of a new quarterback. The Las Vegas Raiders find themselves in a tough spot after news broke that quarterback Gardner Minshew has suffered a broken collarbone and will miss the remainder of the season. The timing couldn't be worse, as their playoff hopes were already slim. Adding to the intrigue, a high-profile quarterback recently became available on the open market. Former New York Giants starter Daniel Jones cleared waivers on Monday, making him free to sign with any team. On the surface, Las Vegas might seem like an attractive option for Jones, as it offers a clear path to reclaiming a starting role. However, according to a report by Fox Sports' Jordan Schultz, Jones has firmly ruled out joining the Raiders. Why Jones said no to Las Vegas? Jones, who has expressed a preference for joining a playoff contending team, seems unwilling to take a chance on the struggling Raiders. With a dismal 2-9 record, Las Vegas is effectively out of postseason contention. For Jones, the prospect of backing up an established quarterback on a competitive team, such as the Baltimore Ravens, appears more appealing than stepping into a starting role with the Raiders. This decision stings for Las Vegas, but it might not be the end of their interest in Jones. Looking ahead to the offseason, there's a possibility the team could revisit him as a veteran option to bridge the gap if they select a rookie quarterback in the first round of the draft. For now, though, it's clear that Jones is unwilling to take on the challenge of leading a struggling Raiders squad. Aidan O'Connell expected to start in Week 13. Despite the disappointment surrounding Jones, the Raiders did receive some positive news. Quarterback Aidan O'Connell, sidelined since Week 7 with a broken thumb, has returned to practice. Reports from NFL Network's Tom Pelissero suggest the team is planning for O'Connell to start in their Week 13 matchup against the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. This is no small task for the second-year quarterback. Coming back from injury to face one of the league's most formidable teams on a short week is a daunting prospect. However, with Minshew out and backup Desmond Ridder failing to inspire confidence, head coach Antonio Pierce has little choice but to place his trust in O'Connell. If O'Connell can stay healthy, he's likely to remain the starter for the rest of the season, giving the Raiders an extended look at his potential as they evaluate their options for the future. Why passing on Jones could be a blessing in disguise. While Jones's decision to pass on the Raiders may feel like a blow in the short term, it could ultimately work in their favor. At this stage of the season, Las Vegas has little to gain from bringing in a quarterback who isn't a significant upgrade. Jones, who was released by the Giants due to underwhelming performance, hasn't shown he can play at a level substantially higher than Minshew. The Raiders, currently projected to hold the No. 3 overall pick in the upcoming NFL draft, have far more to gain by staying the course and focusing on player development rather than chasing a few meaningless wins. This situation gives them the perfect opportunity to assess the potential of O'Connell, who, despite his struggles, could still have room to grow. In contrast, Jones is a known quantity, and his addition might have disrupted the team's efforts to rebuild. The Raiders' long-term success will depend on making smart moves in the draft and identifying a quarterback of the future. Bringing in Jones would likely have been a stopgap at best, delaying the inevitable need to find a more sustainable solution. As the season progresses, all eyes will be on O'Connell to see if he can rise to the occasion and solidify his place as a potential building block for the team. Whether the Raiders can turn this challenging season into a stepping stone for the future remains to be seen. But for now, their focus is clear: development over desperation.